Hi allesamen. Hey everyone, and welcome to the first episode of the Learning Norwegian with Guy. My name is Guy, obviously, and in this mini-series I will teach you a bit about the Norwegian culture, their language, and some of my experiences with the Norwegians. The reason that I'm doing this mini-series is because European Studies always encourages its students to improve their language or to learn a new one, and however, with this said, I've been speaking Norwegian for 4 years now and I've lived there for half a year. So let's get started. So allow me to explain a bit about the Norwegian language. Norway has two official languages. One is Bokmål and the other one is Nynorsk. Bokmål literally means book language and is derived from Danish, hence the writing with Bokmål and Danish is almost the same. And Nynorsk, which literally means New Norwegian, is a combination of various dialects, and they've been put together and they've made one language out of them, and Nynorsk was born. So I myself speak Bokmål. I've never learned Nynorsk, and even now, after 4 years, I'm still having trouble understanding Nynorsk. The sounds are very different and they don't always make a lot of sense. So now we're actually going to start with the learning part of this video. So we'll start with the pronouns, so the personal pronouns and the objective pronouns. So first, the personal pronouns. So we always begin with I. So I in Norwegian is jeg. And the G is a J sound. They don't have like a harder Dutch G or a German G. It's like a J. And now for the second word is we. In Norwegian, we means vi. So the third word is you. In English, you means just plural or singular, but in Norwegian, there's two different separations. So the singular form of you is du, and in German it's du, but in Norwegian it's du, so it's the short u. And the plural form is dere. Dere. He in Norwegian is han and she is hun. And then we have the word it, which means de or den. So de is det and den is den, and it often depends on the words. So den is often that, so when you point at something, it's den. And now to the final word of the personal pronouns, we have they, and they in Norwegian is de. And although it sounds very similar to the word for it, de, it's not the same. It misses the T, but the T is not often pronounced. So they is just de. So now we're going to start with the objective pronouns, and the first one is me, which in Norwegian is mij. Again with the J sound instead of a harder G. Mij. Then we have the word us. The word for us in Norwegian is os. Os. Then we have the word her, which is in Norwegian henne. Henne. The word for him is ham. Like a ham, but like ham. The final word of the pronouns is them, which is them. Them. Now that I've taught you the basic pronouns, we will now move on to the counting part. We will only count from 1 to 10 to keep it basic. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 7, 8, 9, 10. So those were the basics of the Norwegian language. So I hope I taught you something today. And in the next video I will talk a bit about the sentence structure and the vocal sounds that are made in Norwegian. Because Norwegian adds 3 extra letters, which is o, a, and we will discuss those as well. Ha det bra!